Well, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Hey, today I want to get on here and go over the actual 2020 TRD Off Road Voodoo Blue manual transmission 4x4 Tacoma that I built. I've talked about ordering the Tacoma before, but I've never gone over what I actually ordered. So I have a sheet here which kind of lists, it's a very, very brief summary of the options or the truck that I have on order, which was ordered, I believe, on September 17th. So we're still waiting, no word yet, but no word is good news because that means nothing has gone wrong. So what I want to do, I'll tell you what's on this sheet. It's called a special only request. I'll show you or tell you what I've ordered, and then we'll run through the options. I'll give you the pricing on those, what they are, and the final MSRP on my truck, the truck that I have on order, and I'm waiting impatiently for it to arrive. So first of all, it is the 4x4 Tacoma 2020. It is Voodoo Blue with a manual transmission. The interior is listed as black/gunmetal. Now, the seats and stuff that I'm going to get are going to be leather. It is going to be the new interior, and I love the leather seats. I recently drove a Sport, and this was a 2020 as well, in Voodoo Blue. Now, what you see behind me there is a 2020 Off-Road in magnetic gray metallic. I put that up so you guys could see what the truck would look like as far as the aesthetics of it, I guess. But the color of it is going to be Voodoo Blue, and that's going to be what you see right there. This, of course, is the Sport. I'm not getting the Sport. I only put this up so that you guys can see what the actual color of the truck is going to be, and I love this color. It's just awesome. So let me go back to the truck itself, the magnetic gray example. This is the off-road version. So back to what I'm ordering. There is a spot on here, or right here, that lists the accessories or the packages, in this case, that you're going to add to the truck. I have added the advanced technology package, the LED headlights with LED daytime running light and black bezel option, as well as what they call here, and this differs from the description that you see online, but they call it the TRD Premium Off-Road Package, as well as a couple of, they call them locally installed options. They're installed at the distribution point when they come in before they're sent out to the dealership. Two options I've put on there, and I'll tell you what those are here in a couple minutes. So, what's this thing cost, and what are these packages? Well, the cost of the truck, the MSRP, before you do anything to it, and this is just for a base 2020 off-road manual transmission 4x4, $35,335. Now, I mentioned I've added a package. I added what is called online the premium package, double cab with options. And the with options part is the key part here because that adds some other stuff that I wanted in, and unfortunately some things I don't want in, but that's okay. The cost on that, $5,800, and what do you get for it? Well, you get the advanced technology package. It's part of, this would be the with options part of the premium package. That's going to give me the multi-terrain monitor. Those are the cameras that you can see under the truck, around the truck, in front of the truck, and that 360-degree camera that's awesome. You can see it in a video that I put up earlier, but it is cool. Color-keyed power outside rear view mirrors. Now, that's going to get rid of either the black covers that you would see on the outside of the rear view mirrors or chrome in the case of a Tundra, if you're familiar with that. Definitely have to replace that. They will be Voodoo Blue. Should be cool. A rear parking assist sonar. So that means when you back up, it's going to yell and scream at you if you're getting close to something. I do find that very handy, especially where I live. Backing out of my garage, it's kind of tight. So it's nice to have that start yelling at me if I'm going to get near something, you know. Next up, part two, or number two of this whole premium package umbrella, are LED headlights with LED daytime running lights and black bezel LED fog lights. Now, the key here for me, of course I wanted the LED lights, but I wanted that black bezel around the fog lights as opposed to chrome, probably. Next up, and this is where it gets a little confusing because they call this the premium package, which I guess to break it down or make it simple, these are what would come with just a premium package without the options, the other stuff. So what does that give you? Well, it gives you dual zone auto climate control. That wasn't so important to me. I mean, the Tacoma's not cavernous inside anyway. So to think that other than air just blowing out at you, the temperature inside is going to be pretty constant anyway, but it comes with the package. Leather trim seats with heated front seats. This, kind of a two-parter for me. I wanted the leather seats. I was kind of on the fence. You know, when I first went in to order this, I was thinking, well, I don't know if I need the leather seats, you know, but it came as part of this package that I wanted. So it worked out okay because after driving the Sport, which again was this one back here, I really like those leather seats. They are comfy. Next up, auto headlights. Gotta have those. I love being able to just turn the thing on, leave it alone. The lights come off, go on as they want. That's okay with me. I really like that feature. And since it's part of this whole package anyway, why not? Lastly, and this one's kind of funny, I think, is a moonroof. I never call it a moonroof. I call it a sunroof, but a moonroof. And the reason I wanted the moonroof is for the channel. How is it for the channel? You know, am I going to stand up and film from the top? No, because I can suction a camera anywhere on the glass on the moonroof and get different angles inside the cab. That really is the biggest reason why I wanted a sunroof, to be able to give me more functionality or more angles for shooting videos. I know it's crazy, but it'll come in very handy for me. And then, as I mentioned before, you get the lovely 50-state emissions. They just throw that in there for you. So what's the damage? How does this all add up? Where are we? Well, again, I mentioned the starting MSRP for this truck, my truck, $35,335 US dollars. Then we throw in the Voodoo Blue color, no extra charge for that. And I mention that because I've had people say that, oh, they charge you more for that color. It's not true. They don't. The TRD Off Road leather trim in black, they list that as zero cost, but that's because it's part of the package. And speaking of the package, the premium package, double cab with options, that's what includes all that other stuff, including the advanced tech package, is $5,800. So we add another $5,800 into the cost. Then we have the options I mentioned that I'm going to have installed at the distribution point. I added a cargo bed light. I have that in the Sport now. The thing is awesome. It lights up the whole bed. And the cost on it, $179. I figured for $179, kind of hard for me to buy it and do it myself. Why not just go ahead and have it thrown in? It'll be there when I pick up the truck. The other option is the power tailgate lock. And this will settle some controversy that came out when I first got my 2018 TRD Sport. It came with that power tailgate lock, and everybody said, oh, you can't get that. It must have been installed somewhere else. Well, it was. It was installed at the distribution point, as mine will be. And the cost on it, $289. Again, for $289, kind of difficult for me to go out and justify buying one, maybe picking up some extra tools that I need to do it, and then installing it myself. Why not go ahead and have it done by Toyota? And the other thing in having these options installed by Toyota is they're covered under their warranty. So I don't have to worry about me putting something in and it goes bad and now it's my cost, or I screw something up, who knows. They're covered under warranty. I do like that. Lastly, we have the ever-present delivery, processing, and handling fees. $1,175. Oh joy. That brings the total cost of my truck, MSRP, to $42,778. That's before taxes and any other fees that you might throw in, like extended warranties or any of that kind of stuff, which, by the way, I do not recommend and I will not do. So there you have it. That's my 2020 TRD Off-Road Voodoo Blue 4x4 manual transmission new Tacoma. I'm still waiting. A little update for you guys. I'm still waiting for it to arrive. No news yet. I don't have a firm build date yet. And really, no news is good news because that means nothing has gone wrong and it's still in the pipeline. Hopefully that doesn't change. I will get on here and let you guys know once I get word, once I hear that it's actually going to be built, and when I'll have it. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know. What do you think of my truck? Does it sound good? Is there anything you would have added that I didn't? As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.